Evanston Outlaw Baseball is live on the radio at 99.1 FM KNYN and online at mylocalradio.com. This year, Wyoming Legion AA Baseball is the show. Follow the Wyoming Legion Post 41 Evanston Outlaws throughout the summer as we bring you live video and play-by-play coverage. Being brought to you by Dr. Todd Hoover Chiropractic, Cash Honda Yamaha, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Mountain West Business Solutions, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Bear River Dental of Evanston, and Black Fork Dental of Mountain View, Ellingford Brothers, Uinta County School District No. 1, the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, the Legal Tender Restaurant and Best Western Dunmar Inn, the Evanston Recreation Center, the Littlest Wood Shop, Come On In of Casper, Plains Tire, Arrowhead Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Dr. McKay Franken, First Bank of Evanston, and by Auto Farm Chevrolet. With the first pitch quickly approaching, let's head to the diamond.
Well, hello, long time no see. Welcome back to Paul J. WATAHA Complex here in Rock Springs for our nightcap. The homestanding Rock Springs Archie Hay Sand Puppies taking on the visiting Evanston Outlaws as we fix our camera, as it must have gotten bumped off a little bit off center. We'll definitely fix that during the break. Anyways, Evanston looking to keep to their winning ways after beating Jackson. We'll talk more about that game in a minute. We are less than 10 minutes away from first pitch, so we're going to step aside when we come back. We'll set the scene on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Outlaw Baseball on 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today. Welcome back to Paul J. WATAHA Stadium, or complex here in Rock Springs, Wyoming, where the homestanding Archie Hay Rock Springs Sand Puppies, love that name, guys, will face off against the Evanston Outlaws. Love that name, too. Let's go ahead and look at how things have broken down this season for both teams. As you can see, Archie Hay, managed by Rocky Rondinelli. This is only their second game of the season. First game out, they lost to Green River 14-5. Evanston, this is game number 7 on the season, currently with a 2-win, 4-loss record. Manager Chad Thompson definitely has them firing on all cylinders as they just beat the reigning state runner-up, the Jackson Giants, 5-2, in a masterful pitching performance by Gus Allred. He would go 5 innings and allow just the 1 run. So a great job by him there. Rock Springs wanting to get their first win of the season, and if they do, they will be the first Western team to beat Evanston this week. Only 8 teams in the AA American Legion Wyoming, so 4 on the west, 4 on the east, the 4 on the west, Casper, Evanston, Jackson, and Rock Springs. Evanston beat Casper 20-6. They beat Jackson, as you can see on your screen on mylocalradio.com, 5-2 just now. And now if they can beat Rock Springs and go 2-0 tonight, they will be in the driver's seat psychologically going into conference play, which doesn't start till the end of this coming month. But, hey, if you can get some preseason wins against the teams that you're going to be battling with for state tournament seedings, you got to take it. We're going to step aside as we are about 4 minutes away from the first pitch. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineup for the Evanston Outlaws and the defensive alignment for the Archie Hay Post 24 Rock Springs Sand Puppies on a first make presentation of Post 41 Baseball on mylocalradio.com and the Big Dog.
It's human nature to think the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. That's not always true, especially when it comes to buying vehicles. This is Dennis Lynch, General Manager at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Dealerships pay the same price for new vehicles across America. The fact is, the best deals are right here, in your own backyard. The difference is that our employees are your neighbors, people you can trust. Please visit us first, Auto Farm Chevrolet. We are your community-driven dealer.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Welcome back to Paul J. WATAHA Complex in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the defensive alignment for the homestanding Rock Springs Post 42 Archie Hay Sand Puppies. In the outfield, we'll start there. In left field, we have Jaden Shelley. In center field, we have Bobby Sains. In right field, Mason Taylor, number 32. And now for the infield. First at first baseman, we have DeAndre Ricks. At second base, we have Ryan Powers. Playing the hot corner, we have Dylan Johnson. Sorry, I'm writing these on my score sheet as we have just gotten these in. And at shortstop, Parker Ross. Battery, featuring Dominic Gunyon. Pitching to Gunnar Hamblin. So let's run through that again more smoothly and with feeling. Outfield featuring Jaden Shelley in left field, Bobby Gaines in center, and Mason Taylor in right. Infield featuring DeAndre Ricks at first, Ryan Powers at second, Dylan Johnson at the hot corner, Parker Ross at shortstop. Battery featuring Dominic Gunyon pitching to Gunnar Hamblin. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the batting order for the Evanston Red Devils. Batting first, number 12, the catcher, Reed Gross. He had a good game. He went 1 for 3 with an RBI, including the go-ahead RBI that ultimately put Evanston up on top and they wouldn't let go. Batting second, the pitcher, and if you just watched our game, you'll know this is interesting. Clayton Moyles, he's going to start the game after closing the previous game. Talked to Coach Thompson about that. He said 3 words. He wanted it. So Clayton Moyles wants the start. He's going to get the start against Rock Springs. He also will bat second in the lineup. Jagger Mitchell, the shortstop, will bat third. Ryan Fisher, the center fielder, will bat fourth. Casey Perriman, the hottest bat on the team, the left fielder, will bat fifth. Gus Allred, the first baseman, will bat sixth. Jordan Schneider, the third baseman, bats seventh. Kendall Cummings, the right fielder, will bat eighth. And Brennan Thompson, the second baseman, will bat ninth. Evanston still in their gray jerseys with the white and blue stripes towards the bottom in the sleeves with Post 41 in white lettering across the chest and a blue outline. Rock Springs goes out in their orange jerseys, white lettering, black caps with the lowercase a for Archie Hay on the brim. Kind of a cap reminiscent of the Baltimore Orioles cap as we get ready for live action here at Rock Springs. Reminiscent of that Baltimore Orioles cap because you've got the white panel up front and the rest of it's black with an orange brim. So you'll forgive me if I accidentally do call them the Orioles at some point tonight. As I see Jagger Mitchell, Reed Gross, Clayton Moyles, and trying to see who that fourth Evanston batter is. I would assume it's Ryan Fisher out of the dugout, swinging bats, trying to get in time with the pitcher, Dominic Gunyon. It's Rock Springs hosting Evanston, so Rock Springs will take to the field first. As Dominic Gunyon, number 15, throwing his final warm-up tosses. Coach Chad Thompson of the Evanston Outlaws in his blue coaching helmet, wearing number, I'm trying to make out the number that he wears. As he walks by the camera on mylocalradio.com, wearing number 47. Reed Gross in his white batting helmet with a blue stripe going from front to back on the center. Getting ready to step in to kick this one off as we are ready to go here in Rock Springs on a Saturday night. Evanston looking to beat Rock Springs and go 3-0 against the Western teams for the first time that they've seen them this year. They beat Casper 20-6. They just beat Jackson 5-2, and now we're ready to face off against Rock Springs. Leadoff hitter will be Reed Gross. Opening pitch. First pitch at 7:33. On a beautiful Friday night here in Rock Springs, Wyoming. And it's a ball to kick things off. Second pitch is for a ball. .74 degrees at first pitch, so a beautiful Saturday night. The 2-0 outside, and it's 3 straight balls to Reed Gross to kick this one off. Gunyon, the 3-0 outside, and Gross works a 4-pitch walk to lead this game off. Clayton Moyles, the pitcher. Starting pitcher for today, will bat. Clayton has done great things on the bump, but has not done too bad at the plate. Coming into this weekend, Clayton Moyles is batting .286 coming into this weekend. He didn't get an at-bat in the last game, so he's still batting .286. First pitch fouled off into the back screen for strike one. Reed Gross on first with Jagger Mitchell on deck as the sun begins to set behind us and to my left. Moyles steps out of the batter's box. It looks like he's checking on one of his batter's gloves. Steps back in. Right-handed batter. Left-handed pitcher, though. One of a few of those on this Evanston team where they pitch left-handed. Bunt placed by Moyles. There goes the steal by Reed Gross. Throw is way too high as it took a while to get up and come back down. And Reed Gross steals second. One ball, one strike to Clayton Moyles. As Reed Gross in scoring position, which is good news for Evanston. They want to get on top, and they want to get on top early. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Just getting started here at Paul J. WATAHA Complex here in Rock Springs. Moyles takes his practice swings, puts his white bat and waves it around behind his head. Gunyon checks the runner at second. Moyles drives this one into left field along the left field line. It is foul. Moyles is on his horse, and he's at second before he realizes it's foul. So a long strike and a long run after the strike for Clayton. Beautiful hit. If that stayed fair, that definitely would have been trouble. as it was laced along the third base line and just hooked at the end there. Clayton Moyles, a young sophomore. This is his first season on the AA squad, and I guarantee you we'll see more of him. Runner on second is Reed Gross. You've got the hot-hitting rookie at the plate and the crafty veteran at second. The pitch. Inside and high for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The sun is setting low enough that catcher Gunnar Hamlin has to hold his glove up to block it to keep an eye on third base where he knows Reed Gross is looking to go. Gunyon checks Gross at second. Delivers high and in for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Clayton Moyles in a battle with Dominic Gunyon as he swings and misses at the full count pitch, and that's a strikeout. Here's Jagger Mitchell, the shortstop. Coming into the weekend, Jagger was batting .500, led the teams in hits and RBIs in the game against Jackson that just wrapped up not too long ago. He added 1 run to his tally. No hits, no RBIs, but a RBI chance here with 1 down and Reed Gross in second. First pitch is Mitchell laces it along the third base line, and it goes foul. He's been doing that every game in the young season where that seems to be his target. He wants to go to that third base line, but sometimes just misplaces it on the left side of that line. Jagger, a powerful right-hander, plays catcher and shortstop for the Outlaws as crowd begins to come in here at Rock Springs as Jagger puts the second one along the third base line, almost exactly the same spot for strike 2. Bigger crowds you'll probably see here in Wyoming as Governor Mark Gordon recently announced that outdoor gatherings can be capped at 250 people. We're not at that point yet. I don't think we're close, to be honest with you, but there's enough people showing up that there will be a lively crowd here for the Sand Puppies of Rock Springs. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Jagger Mitchell with Reed Gross on second. Jagger pops that one high into left field. It might find no man's land, but running over to make the play is Parker Ross from shortstop in foul territory. Ryan Fisher due up, the cleanup hitter for the Outlaws, who pitched a beautiful game, slumping a little bit at the plate right now as he came in batting .333, so nothing to be ashamed of. And he picked up 1 more hit and 2 at bats, so he's batting over .333, so he's probably around the 400 mark as the first pitch is off of Hamlin's chest protector and in the dirt. That will send Gross over to third. In the game against Jackson earlier, Ryan Fisher got in on a walk in the second inning, or got on a walk in the second inning, and then scored due to an error. The pitch. Breaking ball catches the outside part of the zone for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to big number 5 for the Outlaws. That's Ryan Fisher. Reed Gross on third, taking his lead. Gunyon delivers. Fisher swings and fouls. Either fouled that one off or it hit the plate. Either way, it's strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs with a runner on third. Big chance for Evanston to get up and get up early. Gunyon sets at the chest, delivers. Fisher, fly ball into left field. Is it going to left center field? It will get down. A outstretched Bobby Gaines glove can't get there. Fisher around second, thought about heading for third, but the throw into third is a little off target, but they're able to calm it back down. So Fisher gets an RBI double. And Evanston capitalizes. It's 1-0. Outlaws on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. He put a beautiful shot into deep left center field. Bobby Gaines was running over trying to make the play. Because of how far away we are, we couldn't exactly see how close he came to making the play, but we did see a drop, and that sets the stage for Casey Perriman. Coming into this game, he was batting .667 on the season. He went 1 for 3, so that average creeping up just a little bit. The pitch. Perriman chops it down third base line. It is foul. Goes on the wrong side of the line right before the bag. So first pitch Perriman liked and just chopped that one, trying to spring Ryan Fisher. 1-0 Outlaws on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. A fresh lead here in the top of the first here in Rock Springs. Ryan Fisher takes his lead off the second. Delivery. Perriman chops it down third base line. It's over the jumping Dylan Johnson into left field. They're bringing Fisher around. Throw to Johnson is past him, and it rolls into the glove of the catcher. Maybe if Johnson fields that one, you might have a play at home. But Ryan Fisher scores, and it's 2-0 Outlaws on an RBI double by Casey Perriman. Here's Gus Allred, the left-handed first baseman, only left-handed batter in this lineup for Evanston. Allred started slumping a little bit, came into this game batting below 1, or came into this weekend, excuse me. Allred went 1 for 2, so that's going to help as he chops up the first pitch for a foul ball, and it's headed behind the press box. No balls, 1 strike. Runner on second, that's Casey Perriman. He just hit an RBI double. Just barely squeaked over Dylan Johnson's head. Allred grounds it to first. It's going to be a foot race as no one was in position to make the play at first, and Gus Allred wins the race. Hustles down first base line and gets an infield single. Perriman goes to third. That was chopped right at first baseman DeAndre Ricks. Ryan Powers didn't get there in time to cover the bag. Ricks had to go far enough off the bag that Allred had a chance to beat him out and uses his speed to get to first. Runners on the corners for Jordan Schneider, the third baseman. Jordan batting .250 coming into this weekend. As they throw back to first to check on Allred, it's off of Rick's glove and into the dirt, but he quickly picks it up and fires it back to the pitcher. Jordan Schneider 0 for 1, but he did score a run in the game against Jackson, where Evanston was victorious 5-2. Schneider chops this one high into left field. Back to the track to make the catch. Well, not quite the track is Jaden Shelley, who makes a jumping grab and ends the inning. So 2 runs scored on the top of the first. Evanston leads it 2-0. We'll see what Rock Springs has in store their first time up on a First Bank presentation of Evanston Baseball on mylocalradio.com and the Big Dog.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
In today's world, with so many places to shop and so many options to choose from, sometimes you have to boil it down to one simple question: where do I get treated the best? At Cash Honda Yamaha in Logan, we work hard to make sure every customer knows how much we appreciate them. We love what we do and we believe in the products we sell. Our goal is to build a lasting friendship with every customer so we can serve you and your family for generations. Visit us today, Cash Honda Yamaha, 3765 US 91, Hyde Park, Utah.
Evanston puts up 2 runs in the top of the first, and they lead it 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. ELAN, OLLIFF bringing you the action live from Paul J. WATAHA Complex in Rock Springs, Wyoming, as the Evanston Outlaws do battle with the Archie Hay Post 42 Rock Springs Sand Puppies. Not sure exactly what order to say that in. I'll figure it out, as Rock Springs will have Parker Ross lead it off. Bobby Sains, the center fielder, bats second. DeAndre Hamlin, the catcher, bats third. DeAndre Ricks, the first baseman, bats fourth. Ryan Powers, the second baseman, bats fifth. Dominic Gunyon, the pitcher, will bat sixth. Dylan Johnson, the third baseman, will bat seventh. Mason Taylor, the right fielder, bats eighth. And Jacob Shelley, the left fielder, bats ninth. First pitch from Clayton Moyles to Ross is inside for ball 1. Moyles, the left-handed sophomore, throws, and that was inside. Good snag there by Reed Gross behind the plate. Defensive alignment for the Evanston Outlaws. Casey Perriman in left, Ryan Fisher in center. Kendall Cummings in right will bring you the infield after the 2-0 from Moyles right down Broadway for strike 1. Infield featuring Gus Allred at first, Brendan Thompson at second, Jordan Schneider at third, Jagger Mitchell at shortstop. Battery, Clayton Moyles pitching to Reed Gross as the 2-1 swing and a miss, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Clayton Moyles, the sophomore. This is his first start of his Evanston career, I believe, his Outlaws career, as the 2-2 is just inside, and it's a full count. Broadcast also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic on 545 Cheyenne Drive in Evanston. As Moyles delivers the full count, that one finds the outside part of the zone. Nice slow breaker in there for strikeouts. And out number 1. Back to Hoover Chiropractic. Blood work, dietary supplements, weight loss program, allergies, get rid of them. That's Hoover Chiropractic. Todd Hoover, Doctor of Chiropractics. 545 Cheyenne Drive in Evanston, 307-789-0043. Here comes Bobby Sains, the center fielder, as we are camped out right below the PA speaker, so you'll probably get a good hear of all the walk-up songs as Sains' first pitch from Moyles is inside for ball 1. Clayton Moyles struck out Parker Ross to begin this inning, and Evanston leads it 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Pitch inside, passes the outstretched glove of Reed Gross and rolls to the backstop. 2 balls, no strikes to Bobby Sains. Pops this one high, and it goes foul behind the press box. First strike of the at-bat. Jagger Mitchell playing in almost what could be called shallow center left field, but he works his way in as Sains fouls across the third base line and towards the third base dugout. Jagger Mitchell, after the at-bat, walking back into the outfield grass and takes a step forward as Moyles delivers. Pitch is inside for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes, another full count for Clayton Moyles against a batter. After Bobby Sains will be Gunnar Hamblin, the catcher. The pitch. Fly ball into left field. Casey Perriman makes the catch at the third base line on the run for out number 2. Great play there by Casey Perriman. And now here's Gunnar Hamblin, the catcher for Rock Springs, as we look at their stats from the one game they've played, which was that 14-5 loss to Green River. Gunnar Hamblin looking for his first hit of the infant season. First pitch from Moyles inside for ball 1. Only game number 2 for Rock Springs. Game number 7 for Evanston, as everyone is just getting started here in Wyoming at American Legion Baseball. Laced one right at Jagger Mitchell. A diving stop. Throw to first is in time. What a play by Jagger Mitchell. That was a laser that he went to the ground to pick up on the hop and then got up and fired it to Gus for the out. 1-2-3 inning, no runs scored. It's 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Headed to the second inning. Evanston leads on a first make presentation of Post 41 Baseball on mylocalradio.com and the Big Dog.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
So far, so good. Evanston with the goal every game to score 1 run an inning. And right now they're up ahead 2-0 going into the second. Dominic Gunyon starts inning number 2 of his shift on a Saturday night here in Rock Springs. He'll face Kendall Cummings, Brennan Thompson, and then back to the top of the order, Reed Gross, who came around and scored after a walk in the first inning to actually lead off the game. Kendall Cummings getting ready to step up. The right fielder last game went 1 for 2 and comes into this weekend with a batting average of 200. So he's inching up a little bit more every time, which is what you want in a long, well, not a super long baseball season, but state tournament will take place second or third week of August, as Gunyon delivers the first one outside for ball 1 to Kendall Cummings. Red Devils lead it 2-0 on the Impact. Outlaws lead it 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kendall holds off a tough breaking ball that just misses outside for ball 2. The 2-0 from Gunyon. Kendall, fly ball into shallow left field. Dylan Johnson calls everybody off, and the third baseman makes the grab right behind the bag for out number 1. Here's Brennan Thompson, the second baseman, trying to bust out of a slump that started this season, and it's starting to come. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Actually, with 1 down, first pitch to Brennan. Outside, ball 1. Brennan Thompson, a .311 hitter last year, so you know he can hit. It's just a slow start. But something tells me once he gets going, he'll be off and running. The pitch. Outside and in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Evanston lead it 2-0 here in the top of the second. Lots of 2s on that Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as Gunyon delivers the 2-0. Fly ball into center left field. Bobby Gaines drifting over and can't. Makes a jumping catch. It's hard to see sometimes, but a great play by Bobby Gaines puts Brennan Thompson out. Sains. Big thank you to the PA scorekeeper for correcting me on that name. Reed Gross, who walked his first time up and later scored, comes up with 2 down here in the top of the second. Clayton Moyles, the pitcher, will be on deck. First pitch, ball 1. 1-0 from Gunyon. Low for ball 2. So Evanston right now looking like one of the top teams in the West, as they've taken care of Casper, they've taken care of Jackson, but it's very, very early. As the 2-0 goes outside, make it 3-0. We've known, and if baseball is different from any sport, it's streaky. You can get hot, and then you can shut down for inexplicable reasons. As another 4-pitch walk for Reed Gross, he'll get on base with 2 down. Bringing up Clayton Moyles, who struck out his first time. Brennan Thompson went back to the dugout. I overheard him said, I got a hold of that one. But a great play by Bobby Sains robbed him of it. Clayton Moyles, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 2 down, runner on first is Gross. Swing and a drive into center field. Sains makes the catch as he drifts to left field. And that'll be out number 3, and that ends the inning. So, we're headed to the bottom of the second. Evanston leads on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard 2-0 on a first make presentation of Post 41 Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
At Ellingford Brothers, we're known for an excellent steel shop and quality cement. We also provide other products all year round. Sand and different sizes of gravel for road base and landscaping in the summer and fall. Traction in the winter and mud control in the spring. Bark for landscaping in the summer and winterization in the fall. And topsoil. Spring, summer, and fall, prices are always honest. Pickup or delivery. Ellingford Brothers, your year-round source for so many things. Stop in today at 221 County Road in Evanston.
2-0 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The Evanston Outlaws lead the Post 42 Archie Hay Rock Springs Sand Puppies. Here in the mid-second, Clayton Moyles goes out for inning number 2 of work so far. No runs on no hits, no errors, nobody on base. 1 strikeout, no walks. That's what the line leads for the young sophomore, who, by the way, pitched an inning in relief in the 5-2 victory over Jackson. As DeAndre Ricks, the first baseman, number 5, will step in to the right-handed batter's box. Takes his time getting to the batter's box as he's standing in between the dugout and home. Now into the right-handed batter's box, crosses himself. Now Clayton Moyles is ready to work. The pitch. Breaking ball started outside and worked its way back in. Good pitch there from Moyles. Moyles taking his time, kicks and delivers. Fastball right down the center, and Clayton is not wasting any time. No balls, 2 strikes quickly for the Outlaws against DeAndre Ricks. 0-2. Swing and a miss. It's in the dirt, picked up by Gross, takes its time. Housekeeping is completed as he fires down to Gus Allred for out number 1. That's strikeout number 2 for Clayton Moyles. Next up, we've got Ryan Powers due up for Rocky Springs. Archie Hay Post 24, Rock Springs Sand Puppies. Ryan Powers currently looking for that first hit as he went 0 for 3 against Green River earlier this morning. Moyles delivers. Pitch started inside but worked its way out for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Powers. Kicks and deals. Inside, and it hit him right in the back. Powers immediately hangs his head, thinking that had to hurt as that was heat. Moyles runs up, shakes his hand on his way to first. And they pat each other on the back, said, hey, I know it wasn't intentional. It's all right. Dominic Gunyon, the pitcher, will come up with 1 man on. As this is the first person on base for Rock Springs. Gunyon. This is his first at-bat of the young season. As the hurler for Rock Springs gets ready to go into the batter's box. He's batting in the number 6 spot. So that tells you he's got some skill at the plate. The pitch. First pitch, beautiful ball right down the center by Clayton for strike 1. Couldn't tell what kind of pitch that was, but whatever it was beautiful. And Gunyon wasn't expecting it. The 0-1. Breaking ball started to go outside, but it catches the outside of the window for strike 1. 1 ball, or no balls, 2 strikes. Moyles going right at him. Sets, and the lefty delivers. Inside in the dirt off of Reed Gross's knee pad, and that'll send the runner Powers over to second on the wild pitch. One ball, 2 strikes to Dominic Gunyon. First at-bat of the season for him. Moyles delivers. High and outside for ball 1, or ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Evanston lead it 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Moyles checks the runner at second, sets, and the lefty delivers. Ooh, that one was very close. It could have caught the top part of the window, but it goes just high, and it loads the count 3-2. Here on mylocalradio.com, Elan Off bringing you the action live from Paul J. WATAHA Complex. The full count delivery. And that one missed the zone just barely, too low, and it's a walk. And Gunyon gets on. Runners up first and second for Dylan Johnson, the third baseman. Johnson batting .333. He went 1 for 3 against Green River earlier. As he steps in, the big power hitting third baseman. Pitch over to first to try to check on him. Moyles, being a lefty, can easily fake that lead leg and then throw over to first. So Moyles delivers. Johnson, sky high. Jordan Schneider calling everybody off on foul territory. Has to jump back as it looks like he overran it just a hair, but he makes the grab for out number 2. Jordan Schneider and Jagger Mitchell kind of laughing about it, how he had to kind of jump back to get that one. Here comes Mason Taylor. 0 for 2 in the game against Green River, so he's looking for that first hit. Runners on first and second. Evanston trying to work out of this jam. 2 outs, first pitch. Swing and a miss. Good stop there by Reed Gross as it does end up in the dirt, but he stops it with his chest protector. Keeps it in front of him, and the runners stay at first and second. We're only 7 games into the young season, but we've seen Evanston work out of jams already pretty consistently, so you got to think that they've got an okay chance. Great throw by Moyles to first to get the first. Oh, they called it a box. Sorry. It looked like he threw it over there. So he did throw it over there with the runner off, and it would have been a force out at first, but they called a balk. So the runners all move over. 0-1 turns into 0-2 as the ball goes right down Broadway for strike 1. Did not see what the move was for the balk as he delivers. Swing and a miss. Ball's in the dirt. Picked up by Reed Gross. He tags him, and Evanston gets out of the jam. with 2 left on base. It's 2-0 Outlaws on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank presentation of Evanston Baseball on mylocalradio.com and the Big Dog.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District No. 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Brozana Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Trona Valley Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution. When you become a member, you are an owner of the credit union. We believe in people over profit, and that impacts the way we do business from our overall structure down to the smallest detail. Our philosophy sets us apart, and we're here for you. Earn more with our high-yield checking account, start a savings goal, check out our competitive loans, and much more. Become a member today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. Member NCUA.
Welcome back to Paul J. Wataha Baseball Complex here in Rock Springs, Wyoming. 3rd inning about to get started as the Evanston Outlaws lead it 2-0. Jagger Mitchell leading off. First pitch down the middle for strike 1. Jagger Mitchell popped out to the shortstop his first time back in the 1st inning as the next pitch is inside in the dirt for ball 1. During the break, I could see a couple of the coaches from Evanston talking with umpires, maybe getting clarification on what the move was that Clayton Moyles did that resulted in the balk as Jagger skies this one high, but the first baseman, Ricks, camped out under it to make the grab. So he pops out to short the first time, and he pops out to first this time. And that'll bring up Ryan Fisher, who's 1 for 1 with a 2 RBI double. That got things going here in the first. Gunyon delivers. Breaking ball starting inside and worked its way back into the zone. Beautiful pitch there by Dominic Gunyon. As Fisher looked at that one for strike 1. Pitch high for ball 1. Gunyon, the 1-1. Line drive into left field, and that's another base hit for Fisher. He's 2 for 2. I'll bring up Casey. He's tried to stretch it into a double, and he did. The slide was in time. So he's over on second. I already marked him down as a single just because that was a very solid piece of hitting. As now Casey Perriman will come up with a runner in scoring position. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI double. First pitch to Perriman. Inside, ball was dropped by the catcher. Fisher not making a move. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Evanston lead 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Gunyon delivers. Ball way outside. That's going to go to the backstop, and that'll put Fisher over on 3rd. Currently for Gunyon, we've got 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 strikeout, and 2 walks. Dominic, the 2-0. Line drive into left field. That's down, and another RBI for Casey Perriman. Fisher scores, and Perriman will settle for an RBI single. Evanston leads it 3-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here comes Gus Allred. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Was stranded on first at the end of the first inning. Gunyon checks the runner. Pitch is outside in the dirt. Perriman thought about going, but instead holds up and retreats back to first. Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. 1 ball, no strikes. And the delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 out for Gus Allred. It's now 3-0 Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Ryan Fisher got on with a single. He stretched it into a double. And then was brought in on the RBI single by one of the leading hitters on the team, Casey Perriman. Sorry, a little bit of a commotion after the call of a ball to make it 2-1 to Allred. Gunyon delivers. Fly ball into left field. Should be an easy play for the shortstop to make as he just comes over and makes the grab. Parker Ross, the shortstop, ranges over and grabs it, and that's 2 down. Here's Jordan Schneider, who flew out to left field last time he was up. Runner on first base is Casey Perriman, 2 down. First pitch to Schneider. Fouls that one into the back screen for strike 1. Kendall Cummings waiting on the on-deck circle. Evanston leads it 3-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Top of the 3rd. Gunyon delivers. Outside, good grab there by Hamblin. So he was able to just glove that one. Anything in the backstop, Perriman's going to second. Gunyon delivers. Fly ball into center right field. It is going to drop for a base hit. Perriman goes to third. He's going around third. Throw to third base is not going to be in time for Dylan Johnson to make a play. And Casey Perriman scores on an RBI double by Jordan Schneider. Congratulations to Casey Perriman and Jordan Schneider, as well as Connor Peterson, who is on the sub list for this game. This morning at 11 o'clock, they received their high school diplomas on the football field of Evanston High School. So they did the graduation ceremony, which ended around the 1 o'clock hour, as the first pitch is in the dirt for ball 1 to Kendall Cummings, who's 0 for 1 after popping out to shortstop. They did the graduation ceremony on the football field. Then they did a parade through town. Casey Perriman, Connor Peterson, and Jordan Schneider got right on the road to get to Rock Springs to play in this doubleheader, as the next pitch is taken for a strike. 1-1 to Kendall Cummings. 4-0 Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here comes the pitch. Way inside, and a swing and a miss by Cummings. He could have taken that one for a ball and had it 2-1, but now it's 1-2. The pitch. Inside, a swing and a miss, and that's going to be the inning. So Evanston puts 2 more up on the board, and they lead 4-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 3rd after this on a First Bank presentation of Post 41 Baseball on KNYN and MyLocalRadio.com.
When someone says sleep apnea, it usually conjures up stereotype images. This is Dr. Jonathan Morgan. The fact is that sleep apnea affects people of all ages and occurs when there is an involuntary pause of breath during sleep. Are you always tired? At Arrowhead Dental, we offer oral appliance therapy as an effective, non-invasive treatment for certain types of sleep apnea. Schedule an appointment to take a simple in-home test. Visit arrowheaddentalwy.com today.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
So we close the book on Clayton Moyles, who probably could have gone further if he hadn't have pitched the inning against the Jackson Giants. He goes 2 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Bringing up the roster so I can let you know who the new pitcher is for the Outlaws. It's Kason Smith, number 28. So Kason Smith will take over for Clayton Moyles, as Moyles did his job through 2 innings. This is the first time we've seen Kason Smith pitch in the Outlaws this year. Going from the left-hander Clayton Moyles to the right-hander Smith. Looks like we have a bit of a defensive alignment as Jordan Schneider has moved to second base, as Jordan Shelley will lead it off. Inning number 3 of the game starting right now. Evanston leads it 4-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Shelley this is his first at-bat of the season, and it'll be coming against Kason Smith. The right-hander delivers his first pitch. Breaking ball, low and outside for ball 1. Kason sets and just kind of rests at the belt, takes a step back, kicks and delivers. Heavy dose of breaking balls coming, but that one's still outside and low for ball 2. Evanston pitching coaches have been preaching more about angles over speed, and that seems to be showing as Kason Smith sends the 2-0 up high for ball 3. Smith sets at the belt, gets the sign from Gross, steps back and delivers. In the dirt, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Jaden Shelley. Only the third base runner for Rock Springs, as Parker Ross, who struck out in the first, will go back to work. He struck out in the first. The only strikeout for Clayton Moyles as he faced 7 batters in 2 innings. So pretty efficient job by him. Throw by Smith to first checkup on Shelley. As right-hander Smith takes on Parker Ross, the right-handed batter. Shelley checks the runner at first. Deals. In the dirt. Good stop by Gross. Throw back to first is not in time, as Gross was heads up trying to get the runner at first picked off, but he got back. 1 ball, no strikes. Smith checks the runner and delivers. Breaking ball, catches the outside part of the zone for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first, nobody down. Jaden Shelley started the inning with a leadoff walk. Next run from Smith is off of Gross's knee and rolls behind him. Timeout called by Reed Gross. Shelley hesitated and didn't go to second. Four nothing on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston leads it. Here on a First Make presentation of Post 41 Baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com. ELAN OLLIFF on a Saturday night. Thanks for joining us. Checks the runner at first. The pitch. Fly ball into center field. Ryan Fisher ranging over, but it's going to be a dive by Kendall Cummings that tries to make the play, but he can't get there in time. As it's a single by Ross. Here's Bobby Sains, as that's the first hit for Rock Springs in this game. So Sains, who flew out to left field back in the first, will go to the plate. Open stance for the right-hander. Smith checks the runner at first. Nobody guarding the bag. Breaking ball outside for ball one. Kason Smith throws a lot of breaking balls, apparently, as that's what we've seen most of the time. Checks the runner at second and delivers. Breaking ball finds the lower part of the zone on the outside for strike one. Bobby Sains, 0 for 1 in the game, and on the season, he was 2 for 3 earlier against Rock Springs, as a swing and a miss from Bobby makes it 1-2 in the count. He's batting .667 coming into, or .666, sorry, coming into the game, as he was 2 for 3. Checks the runner and delivers. In the dirt, stopped by Gross, who keeps the runners at bay. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody down. Runners on first and second. You've got Parker Ross on first and Jaden Shelley at second. Pitch fly ball into left field, running up, trying to make the play. Casey Perriman, it drops at his feet. He fires it in quickly, and it's only a single. When that left the bat, it looked like a major chance to bring in runs, as now we'll see Gunnar Hamblin, who grounded out to the shortstop back in the first, and still looking for that first hit of the season. Smith delivers. Breaking ball, low outside corner for strike one. Gunnar Hamblin versus Kason Smith. Smith kicks and deals. Outside, trying to find that, locate that breaking ball in that outside lower corner. That's where he wants it. The last 2 singles have come on pitches that have hung in the zone a little bit. The 1-1. Popped up high in the infield. Smith waves off everybody and runs up and makes the grab. So with 1 down, here comes DeAndre Ricks. He struck out his first time, and then it was a dropped third strike, but Reed Gross was able to calmly pick it up and take care of business. 1 out here in the bottom of the third as Ricks steps into the batter's box. Bases loaded. Smith delivers. Breaking ball low in the dirt for ball one. Still the same base runners. Bobby Sains in first. Parker Ross at second and Jaden Shelley at third. Evanston leads it 4-0. Ricks represents the tying run at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Breaking ball outside. Misses the zone just barely. For ball 2. 2-0 from Smith. In the dirt, good stop there by Reed Gross, and it's 3 balls, no strikes. Bases loaded. Still 4-0, Evanston leads it here in the bottom of the third. Kicks and deals. Liner across the first baseline and foul. So there's the first strike of the at-bat on Ricks. He liked what he saw and took care of it. Three balls, 1 strike, bases loaded. Ricks just fouled one off across the first baseline into right field. Pitch. And he does the same thing, except this one's going out of play towards the bullpen. Three balls, 2 strikes. Big at bat here. Bases loaded. Chopper at the third baseline and goes foul. What a battle we've got going here. Full count, 1 down, bases loaded. Evanston leads by 4. A big thank you to Alyssa McDaniel, who is turning over producer duties to Val Cook. Thank you, Alyssa, for spending your Saturday afternoon and part of your evening with us, and we hope you have a great and safe weekend. 3-2 from Smith. It hit him. And that'll bring in a run for Rock Springs. So and that run is unearned as it was through a walk as Jaden Shelley makes it 4-1. And now here comes Ryan Powers, who was hit by a pitch last time. Reed Gross goes out there and talks with his pitcher. Calms him down, a high-pressure situation. Evanston still leads by 3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Bases loaded for Ryan Powers. Opening pitch. Breaking ball outside for ball 1. Reed Gross is going to have to be on his game to stop those breaking balls to keep all those runners at bay. Anything past Reed may result in a run scored. The 1-0. Breaking ball barely misses the outside part of the zone. Jaden Schneider looks like he's throwing a lot of sliders right now as it starts on the inside and working its way fast to the right. Liner into right field, and that's going to be at least 1 run picked up by Cummings. He'll fire it in there, and Rock Springs only gets the 1 run off of it.
Number 15, Dominic Gunyon.
Dominic Gunyon got on via walk last time, so he's still looking for his first at-bat. As bases still are loaded, Coach Thompson goes out there and is talking with Kaysen Smith. As Kaysen has faced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batters and has gotten 1 out. And that's going to do it for Kaysen. We'll see who they're bringing in now for Evanston. Kaysen on the hook for the runners on, and it is, I believe that's Connor Peterson coming out there. That'll start his warm-up throws. Is that numbers? No, that's Gus Allred. Coach saying we're going to one of our big guns, so Gus is going to come in a bases-loaded situation. Kaysen Smith goes to second. And to be honest, I don't know who else is out there. I don't think Brennan Thompson is out there anymore. That might be Jaden Schneider. on second. No, that's Clayton Moyles on second. So Clayton Moyles now will be at first base. Gus Allred goes to pitcher. And Caden Smith will go to second base as Gus Allred, the lefty, who had a brilliant outing against the Casper Oilers last Saturday. Checking those stats right now for Gus Allred as the lefty continues the warm-up throws. There we go. Pitching. Come on. There we go. Gus Allred went 3 1/3 innings pitched. Faced 17 batters. Got the win. Only allowed 2 hits, 4 runs. Walked 4 and struck out 8. So Allred getting ready to go back to work. Lefty versus righty to Dominic Gunyon. First pitch outside for ball 1. Runners on all bases, nowhere to go. The pitch. In the zone for strike 1. Curveball that started high and dropped low. As number 11 for Evanston takes the mound. The pitch. Outside for ball 1. The 2-1. Chopper right at Smith. Force out to second, and there is no more play. So they'll get the force out to second. He'll get on a fielder's choice. And a run scores for Rock Springs. That is Bobby Sains, who got on with a single. So that is an earned run. Here's Dylan Johnson, who popped out to the shortstop. 2 down. Evanston only up by 1 as 3 runs have been put on the board by Rock Springs in this 3rd inning. The pitch in the dirt. Good stop by Reed Cross. Runners on the corners as it is Gunyon on first and DeAndre Ricks over to third. As the wind begins to pick up. First pitch just out of the zone for ball 2. Johnson fouls that one across the first base line. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. Chopped up high in foul territory. Clayton Moyles ranges over and makes the play, and that is out number 3. So he pops out to the first baseman, and that is going to do it here in the 3rd inning. It's 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with the top of the 4th after this on a First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com and the Big Dog.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
The Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service. They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the tire professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
Crafting is really fun. Sometimes a tutorial helps get the project finished just right. TheLittlestWoodShop.com offers tutorials on Facebook to teach you new techniques and fun ideas for crafting. Follow us on Facebook so you're notified each time we post a new tutorial. Plus, get all your supplies for each project at TheLittlestWoodShop.com. We sell individual project supplies, kits for group projects, and we sell bulk wholesale crafting supplies. Visit TheLittlestWoodShop.com today.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Gunyon goes back to work for the post 42 Archie Hay Rock Springs Sand Puppies as he'll face Brennan Thompson. Actually, no, that's going to be Smith. So Smith will take Thompson's spot. First pitch, yeah, a ball. Next pitch outside for ball 2. Chop that one into foul territory on the third base side, and it goes out of play. So that'll be strike against Kason Smith. Wind starting to pick up on a 2-1 count to Kason. Breaking ball finds the zone, started inside and got right through the window for strike 2. Full count, this one lined right at Dylan Smith at third base, and that's out number 1. Here comes Reed Gross. He is still looking for his first at-bat as he has walked twice. Came around to score the first time. The pitch. Started up high, but the curveball fell down into the zone for strike 1. Wind starting to pick up in a slightly cloudy sky here in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Paul J. WATAHA Complex. The 0-1. Slightly outside and low for a ball. Evanston leads 4-3. They got 2 in the first, 2 in the third, and then Rock Springs came roaring back with 3 in the third as the next one to Reed. Cutter goes just outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on. Reed takes the 2-1 and chops it up high into right field, and the second baseman and Mason Taylor, the right fielder, communicating on who's going to get that one. It was Ryan Powers, who the second baseman, who eventually ranges over in to shallow right field to put it away. Clayton Moyles started out as the pitcher, but now I believe he's the first baseman, and he's 0 for 2. They need a hit from him here. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch by Gunyon. Outside for ball 1. Good chatter between Rock Springs as Gunyon delivers the 1-0. Can't find the zone there. Tried to get the breaking ball, but it just fell a little bit too far to the catcher's right. Gunyon kicks and delivers on the 2-0. way inside, as that one was a pitch that clearly just didn't break the way that he wanted it to. And it's 3 balls, no strikes. So a good at bat here for Clayton Moyles. Would love to keep it rolling. The pitch. And he walked him. 4-pitch walk for Clayton Moyles. Jagger Mitchell due up. He popped out to shortstop and popped out to second. So 0 for 2 for the team leader in RBIs coming into this week. But Casey Perriman having a great game as well. Jagger came into this game with 5 RBIs as he'll foul the first one off of the handle into the backstop. Jagger, the big hitting right-hander against Dominic Gunyon as the lights come on. Inside, off of the helmet of Jagger. He takes it, no problem. A gasp in the crowd as that one got away from Dominic as it hit him square in the helmet. But Jagger appears to be okay as he just takes his base and the runner advances. So you got Moyles on second, Jagger on first for Ryan Fisher, who's 2 for 2. He's got a double and a single and an RBI. So a good hitting night for Ryan Fisher as he's seeing the ball coming out of Dominic Gunyon's hand pretty well with the runner in scoring position, and that is Clayton Moyles. He's got speed. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Good pitch there by Gunyon. Checks the runner at second. Kicks and deals. Liner into right field. It's going to be caught by Mason Taylor, who gets on his horse and has a great jump at the ball to get to the perfect spot at the perfect time. No run score for Evanston after the fly out to right field. It's still 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Rock Springs will have their chance to tie it up or take the lead in the bottom of the inning after this on a First Bank presentation of Post 41 Baseball on MyLocalRadio.com and the Big Dog.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Gus Allred getting ready to start, I guess what you could call the second, third innings of work, as he only got a third in against this Rock Springs team. On that last inning, I forgot to tabulate that, there was no hits, no runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left on base, no strikeouts, and 2 walks for Dominic Gunyon, as Rock Springs will send Mason Taylor, the right fielder, up. He ended the second inning, but silly me, I did not write down what it was. Gus Allred, the left-hander, getting ready to go again. First pitch. Outside for ball 1. Gus takes a step back, takes his cap off, put it back on, then toes the rubber. Kicks and deals. Outside for ball 2. Gus just trying to control his breathing, control what he can control here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch, a breaking ball, and he wanted that one, but it just goes low. For a quick 3 balls, no strike count to Mason Taylor, the right fielder. 3-0. Swing and a chopper, but it goes foul across the first base line. So the first strike of the at-bat to Gus Allred. Or for Gus Allred, as he is the pitcher. As the lights are coming on here at Rock Springs. 4-3, Evanston leads in the 4th. The delivery. Beautiful pitch, started up high and worked its way back in there for a strike. Umpires in the seats may not like that call, but that is what the umpires on the field makes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, the pitch. Inside, and that will be a walk to Mason Taylor.
Number 9,
Jaden Shelley, who walked and came around and scored, he kind of started the whole deal back in the 3rd as Gus Allred steps off the mound, corrects his hat, and gets ready to go back to work. In the stretch, the left-hander sets at around his navel area. The pitch. Bunt showed by Shelley, but he missed it. Gross makes the catch, thinks about throwing to first, but the runner is not going anywhere. Gus Allred taking his time going to work here. Checks the runner at first. Sets and delivers. Curveball in the zone for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Jaden Shelley. Gus Allred really taking his time, is trying to just keep the breathing in check. The 0-2 fouled off by Shelley into the back fence. And that makes the Rock Spring faithful happy to see their guy battling here. Allred checks the runner at first. Checks again. Lifts his leg while looking at first and fires a ball. Swing and a miss. Dropped, 3rd strike. And it's going to be a pickle as they easily get the guy at first. Over to Smith, and he chases him down. Let's recap that. Mason Taylor was off of first when it was a strikeout. They said it was a strikeout, not a dropped 3rd strike apparently. And then Reed Gross fires it to first, and then they catch Mason Taylor in a pickle. And then you see the new second baseman, Kason Smith, use his speed to chase him down. Here comes the leadoff hitter, Parker Ross, here in the 4th. First pitch in the zone. Nasty pitch by Allred for strike 1. So just like that, there's 2 down in Evanston. Looks like they can try to hold this lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Parker takes the 0-1 and fouls it off behind the first base dugout, and it's no balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Evanston leads by 1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in the bottom of the 4th. Allred delivers, and the entire Evanston infield wanted that pitch as they go, oh! As that one just misses the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on for Parker Ross. The delivery. Liner right at the shortstop. Jagger Mitchell gloves it, fields it, gets it over to Clayton Moyles in time for the out. So Jagger Mitchell uses and flashes that leather for the 6-3 putout. No runs on no hits. They go 1-2-3, and it's still 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with Evanston in the top of the 5th on a first make presentation of Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com and the Big Dog.
It's human nature to think the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. That's not always true, especially when it comes to buying vehicles. This is Dennis Lynch, General Manager at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Dealerships pay the same price for new vehicles across America. The fact is, the best deals are right here, in your own backyard. The difference is that our employees are your neighbors, people you can trust. Please visit us first, Auto Farm Chevrolet. We are your community-driven dealer.
When someone says sleep apnea, it usually conjures up stereotype images. This is Dr. Jonathan Morgan. The fact is that sleep apnea affects people of all ages and occurs when there is an involuntary pause of breath during sleep. Are you always tired? At Arrowhead Dental, we offer oral appliance therapy as an effective, non-invasive treatment for certain types of sleep apnea. Schedule an appointment to take a simple in-home test. Visit arrowheaddentalwy.com today.
A pass to the Evanston Recreation Center gets you so much more than a weight room. A pass also gives you access to the pool, hot tub, steam rooms, cardio room, cycling studio, shooting range, basketball court, and locker rooms with showers. Passes also let you attend drop-in fitness classes at no additional cost, including Zumba, yoga, cycling, water aerobics, and strength training classes. Live your fit life with a pass to the Evanston Recreation Center. Payment plans available. Stop in today.
This broadcast brought to you in part by Superior Rental and the Gun Room at 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston. They're a rental company, so you can get anything there. You can get pressure washers, trimmers, tillers, mowers, also those zero-turn riding mowers. Again, that's Superior Rental at the Gun Room, or Superior Rental and the Gun Room at 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston. A full line of Cub Cadet outdoor power equipment in stock and ready to take home today. First pitch to Casey Perriman is a ball. Next pitch from Gunyon is Perriman. Chops that one high. Ross goes over to shallow right left field and makes the grab for out number 1. Here comes Gus Allred. He's 1 for 2 after getting a single, then popping out to the shortstop as Gunyon delivers the first pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Broadcast also brought to you in part by Union Wireless on 148 Front Street in Evanston, treating you like a neighbor, not a number, as the 1-0 is in the dirt for ball 2. We're at the top of the 5th inning on a scheduled 7-rounder. Evanston leads 4-3. They've had the lead since the first inning, so they've led from the start. Next pitch to Allred. He fouls it. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Right-handed batter, or left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Allred swinging, kind of a swinging bunt, but it is good contact and flies into right field, but across the first base line for a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. 4-3 Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The 2-2. Inside, and it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Gus Allred. After Allred, it'll be Jordan Schneider and Kendall Cummings if we can keep the ball rolling. Pitch, full count. Inside, Allred's getting on with a walk. Here comes Jordan Schneider, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 3rd. That was the last runs that Evanston's put on the board. So now you've got a runner on first with Jordan Schneider, who's swinging pretty well tonight in the game against Jackson. He went 0 for 1, but he did score a run. So he's very efficient when he gets on the base paths. Gunyon delivers the first pitch. Schneider fouls that one over the first base dugout. Jordan Schneider along with Casey Perriman and Connor Peterson, I believe. Yes, Connor Peterson all graduated high school today. Had a very busy day. As the 0-1. Bunt placed by Schneider, and he misses that one. 4 strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Schneider. 1 out. The 0-2 to Jordan. Pop that one high into center field. Sains makes the grab and fires it back into the diamond to hold Gus at first. Here's Kendall Cummings. He's 0 for 2. He's popped out to the shortstop and struck out his last 2 times up. So he is due. Kendall Cummings, and then you'll have Kaysen Smith on deck. If we can get there. 2 down. Runner on first is Gus Allred. First pitch, a breaking ball, finds the outside corner of the window for strike 1. The 0-1 from Gunyon. Up, stairs, and out. Kendall thought about going for it, but he checks his swing for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Top of the 5th. Evanston leads 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Pitch from Gunyon. Fouled off by Kendall. This broadcast also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic on 545 Cheyenne Drive in Evanston. Blood work, dietary supplements, weight loss program, allergies, get rid of them. That's Todd Hoover, Doctor of Chiropractics at Hoover Chiropractic, 545 Cheyenne Drive in Evanston. Call 307-789-0043 as Kendall Cummings just got hit by the 1-2 pitch. And I believe that is the first hit by pitch that we've seen from Gunyon, yes. Kaysen Smith, who's 0 for 1, he lined out to the third baseman last time up, and his only time up as he took over for Brendan Thompson in the batting order. First pitch is ball 1. The delivery, swing and a miss by Smith. Runners on first and second. You've got Cummings on first after being hit by the pitch, and Gus Allred working a walk. He's over at second. 2 down, 1-1 count. The pitch. Swing and a foul ball by Smith. Reed Gross on deck for the Evanston Outlaws. Should Smith figure out a way on? 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. Evanston leads 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The 1-2, swing and a miss, and down goes Smith. And the Outlaws only hold a 1-run lead going into the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank presentation of Post 41 Baseball on KNYN and MyLocalRadio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Or like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
The Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service. They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the tire professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
This broadcast also brought to you in part by MyLocalRadio.com. Local radio just for you. Live, our local and regional news, weather and job listings, giveaways, and contests. And as you can see on MyLocalRadio.com, live regional sports. The Evanston Outlaws lead it 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as we head into the bottom of the 5th. First pitch was at 7:33 p.m. So we are about an hour and a half into this ball game. As Bobby Sains comes up, he is 1 for 2 as he singled and scored back in the third, part of that 3-run third inning by the Sand Puppies. Gus Allred going back out to work. So far, I have him at no runs, no hits, and no strikeouts. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Sorry, 1 strikeout. As Gus gets Sains to swing and miss at that one. The 0-1 from Allred. Outside for ball. Sun's gone down here in Rock Springs, as you can see on MyLocalRadio.com, as Allred delivers the 1-1. Fouled off by Sains into the back screen. Weather, though, still holding beautifully. Right now, it's 68 degrees. Hardly any wind right now. The 1-2 from Allred. Inside for a ball. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bobby Sains. He flew out to left field in the first and then got a single and came around to score, part of that 3-run third by Rock Springs that has made this a 1-run ball game. The 2-2 goes outside, and it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The leadoff man for Rock Springs. After him, it'll be Gunnar Hamblin and DeAndre Ricks. The full count delivery. Outside, and Sains gets on via walk. That is the second walk by Gus Allred tonight. And the 4th by Evanston pitching. So they've done a good job kind of keeping them off the base paths. Matter of fact, only 4 left on base all game by Rock Springs as Gunnar Hamlin comes in. He's ground out to shortstop and popped out to the pitcher. Allred delivers. And just barely inside the breaking ball for strike one. The 1-0 outside, and it's ball 2. So the Evanston Outlaws lead by 1 after putting up 2 in the first and 2 in the third, but Rock Springs responded by putting up 3 in the third, and that leaves us at 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The 2-0. Liner into center field, and that's going to be a base hit. No extra bases on that one as the speed by Ryan Fisher in center field is able to keep him at bay. And I believe that is, that's the first hit allowed by Gus Allred. Here's DeAndre Ricks. He's 0 for 1 as he struck out in the second inning and then was hit by a pitch, made it to third before the third inning was over. So now, Evanston, with runners in scoring position for Rock Springs, the go-ahead run at first. Allred delivers. First pitch. Inside for ball 1. Good stop there by Reed Gross, the veteran catcher for this Outlaw squad in his last year of eligibility playing for the Outlaws. Allred kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. 4 strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Allred steps off the mound, takes his time, checking out the situation as he eyes Sains over at second. The pitch. Chopper right. Looks like it was going towards the pitcher's mound, but instead it goes up and behind the backstop. 4 strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sains on second. Hamblin on first. Allred checks the runner at second. No one guarding that bag, so he's going to focus on the man at home. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jagger Mitchell almost on, or is on the very, very shallow left field grass. As down goes Ricks looking. And that is strikeout number 2 for Gus Allred. 1 down, runners on first and second, and that'll bring up Ryan Powers. He is 1 for 1. He was hit by a pitch back in the second and then got a single back in the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 5th, Evanston leads 4-3 with runners on first and second. 1 out. Allred checks the runner at second and delivers. Inside, almost around the elbows of Ryan Powers for ball 1. Allred deals. That one low. Good stop by Reed Gross. It wasn't in the dirt, but it was low enough that the runner at second, Sains, thought about going. Gross, though, was able to be like, don't think about it because I've got it. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Outside corner of the zone for strike 1. Good breaking ball there from Gus Allred, who catches the throw back by Reed, takes his cap off, puts it back on, and gets right back on the rubber. Allred sets, and the 2-1. Liner and the gap between second and third. They're waving one run around. Throw by Perriman to Reed Gross. He makes the tag at the plate. Sorry, that was Ryan Fisher who cuts down the runner at the plate. Sains tries some acrobatic work to get over the tag of Reed Gross, but Reed is there to make the play. What a throw by Ryan Fisher to get there, to time that one to get the out. Runner advances to third. That'll be Gunnar Hamblin. And then Ryan Powers goes to second. Here comes Dominic Gunyon. He's walked and has gone out on a fielder's choice, so he's 0 for 1. 2 down, and Evanston still leads 4-3 thanks to the lead candidate of the Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game by Ryan Fisher. And Reed Gross. Chopper at the gap between second and third, running over to make the play. Smith, throw to first is in time for the out. What a play by Kason Smith. He makes a great play, and Evanston still leads as we go to the 6th inning. 4-3 on the back of some great defense on a First Bank presentation of Evanston baseball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
When you want something custom built for your home, farm and ranch, vehicle, or trailer, it needs to be done with precision, be strong, and be affordable. Get all this and more when you work with the Steel Shop at ELAN Ford Brothers. You bring the plan or idea, and they'll make it a reality. The Steel Shop sells and installs vehicle accessories like bull bars, running boards, and bed liners. They also specialize in truck and trailer hitches as well. Get it built to last. ELAN Ford Brothers, 221 County Road in Evanston.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
On the back of some great defense by Ryan Fisher, Reed Gross, and Kason Smith, the Evanston Outlaws fend off bases loaded situation after bases loaded situation to hold the lead 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. ELAN OLLIFF bringing the action live from Paul J. WATAHA Baseball Complex here in Rock Springs, Wyoming, as the Archie Hay Post 42 Rock Springs Sand Puppies trying to get the visiting Evanston Outlaws. And the Outlaws in the 6th inning will have Reed Gross, Clayton Moyles, and Jagger Mitchell due up, as Evanston has done a great job making this happen for them. Reed Gross, he's 0 for 1, but he's walked twice and scored once. First pitch is a ball 1, as I was correcting the graphic that we had back in the 6th due to the Jackson win. Gross lays down a bunt right there in front of Hamlet. Throw to first is not in time. It was dropped by Ricks at first base. And Reed Gross is on with the bunt. Rocky Rondinelli, the manager for Rock Springs, comes out and has something to say to the umpire behind home plate. So the umpires will now have a conference, and we'll get back to playing ball. Reed Gross gets on. Good bunt played there by Gross, as Ricks had to stretch to try to make that play, but the ball fell out of the glove, and Reed gets on to lead off the 6th inning. Evanston would love to get some comfort runs. As they currently lead only by 1. First pitch to Clayton Moyles outside for ball 1. Clayton, last time he's up, he worked a walk and got to first, but he was stranded there. As Gunyon will start inning number 6 of work. He's pitched 5 innings. He's allowed 4 hits, 5 runs, no errors. Evanston has left 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 on base. Gunyon has struck out 3. Kendall Cummings, a right fielder for Evanston, had an acrobatic catch in the game against Cheyenne, I believe, on Sunday. Reed Gross going to second. No throw from Hamblin, and Reed Gross gets there via stolen base. So now he's in scoring position. This Evanston team has a lot of speed on it. The 2-0. Chopped up high into right field, hooking foul, and it'll drop out in foul territory for a long strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike to Kendall Cummings. As he looks in to coach Chad Thompson off the third base line to figure out what the sign's going to be. They tell him what he's going to do, and now he steps into the batter's box. Righty versus righty. Runner on second with nobody down. The pitch. Great eye as that one looked like it was going to stay in the zone, but it hooks outside at the last minute. 3 balls, 1 strike. Gunyon wanted that pitch. Now he resets himself. Checks the runner at second, lifts the leg, and deals. And that's a walk. Runners on first and second as Clayton Moyles works his second walk in a row. Here's Jagger Mitchell, who also worked a walk back in the 4th. Currently batting 0 for 2. So he's looking to get something going here for the Evanston Outlaws. Runner in scoring position, that is Reed Gross, but you also got Clayton Moyles over on first. Gunyon checks the runner at first. The pitch inside. Actually, I stand corrected. That Jagger Mitchell didn't work a walk. He was hit in the head. That's right, he was hit in the head. He just shook it off and went right to first. The pitch. Jagger fly ball into high center field, running over to make the play is the left fielder, but he drops it. Jagger Mitchell runs it out to load the bases. Jaden Shelley can't make the play in left field, and Evanston has it with the bases loaded. And I believe that's going to close the book on Dominic Gunyon. So a new pitcher coming in for Rock Springs after the Jagger Mitchell single. Mound conference going on right now. Evanston has the bases loaded. Jagger Mitchell at first, Glade Moyles at second, and Reed Gross at third, with Ryan Fisher, who's 2 for 3, due up. Kicking around dirt on the mound. Looks like Dylan Johnson, the third baseman. So he'll be your next pitcher. As the Evanston Outlaws wait to see what Johnson has in store for them here in the top of the 6th. So Gunyon goes 5 innings. He didn't get an out yet. So we'll partially close it on him. He goes 5 innings. Gives up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. We can't talk about runs yet as he's responsible for the bases being juiced. Walks, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walks. Strikeouts, 3. 1 hits batsman and no home run. So we'll have to see what happens with Jagger Mitchell, Reed Gross, and Clayton Moyles on the bases to see what the total run will be for the starter, Dominic Gunyon, who is on the hook for the loss. Ryan Fisher on the hook up for the win as they have led from the get-go. Right now, Gus Allred could be up for the save. But that is only if it's this close heading into the final inning of play. Due up now for the Evanston Outlaws will be Ryan Fisher, 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and an RBI back in the first. He kind of lit things off back in the first inning. Now you've got bases loaded. You've got Gross on third, Moyles on second, and Mitchell on first. Nobody down. Great situation here for the Evanston Outlaws as they already lead it 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Dylan Johnson will just switch with Dominic Gunyon, as Gunyon will go to third. First pitch to Johnson. Ground ball right at the shortstop. It's a slow roller, and there's no play. The shortstop, Parker Ross, couldn't get to the ball quick enough as the ball was just slow enough to score Reed Gross. And it's 5-3 Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Tell you what, Ryan Fisher is the lead candidate for Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the game, as he has been great at the plate, and then he cut down the run as Johnson delivers the first one to Casey Perriman. He is 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs, so he might be another one as well. Fouls off the first pitch. Bases still loaded. This time it's Moyles on second, Moyles on third, Jagger on second, and Fisher on first. Pitch is outside for ball 1, and the umpires in the stands not crazy about that call. One ball, 1 strike to Casey Perriman. Bases loaded. Nobody down. Evanston's already got 1 run. The pitch. Perriman pops that one high into foul territory. Hamblin can't get there. The catcher runs over there with his mask on and everything, trying to make the play, but it drops on the grass for a strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Evanston with bases loaded. Moyles on third, Mitchell on second, and Fisher on first. Outlaws lead it 5-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Dylan Johnson, 1-2. Cutter tried to work its way back in, but it didn't quite hit the zone as it's just inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Casey Perriman. Johnson sets the glove up in front of his face, takes a step. The delivery. Swing and a miss at some heat, and down goes Perriman swinging. Gus Allred due up now. He is 1 for 2 with a single back in the first. He walked back in the 5th and made it to second and was stranded there. 1 down. Pitch. Allred fouls this one off into the diamond behind us to the left for strike 1. So they get their first out. Bases loaded. Evanston up by 2, 5-3. The 0-1 from Dylan Johnson. Foul tip as Allred gets a hold of that one. Pitcher versus pitcher. Gus Allred, currently the pitcher for the Outlaws. Dylan Johnson on the mound for Rock Springs. 0-2 the count. Bases loaded. 1 out. The 0-2 on the way. Inside for a ball, and that's the first ball of the at-bat. That one almost got Allred, but he twists inside to avoid it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Evanston scored 2 in the first, 2 in the third, and then Rock Springs scored 3 in the bottom of the third. Evanston scored the first run since just now here in the top of the 6th. Johnson delivers. Allred, chopper right at the second baseman. Throw to second in time for 1, and the throw is not in time to catch the first baseman, or the runner at first. So Clayton Moyles comes around to score on the fielder's choice. Gus Allred goes to first on the fielder's choice, and Ryan Fisher cut down at second. Runners now on the corners. Allred at first. Mitchell at third. So Gunyon not out of the woods yet, as he's responsible for Mitchell. Jordan Schneider due up. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Last time up, he flew out to deep center field. First pitch is a ball. Dylan Johnson trying to get out of this one. Sets and delivers. Runner's going for second. Throw to second is not going to be in time. And just like that, Jagger Mitchell's going to take full opportunity of it and score. So Allred steals second. And Evanston now leads it 7-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And that will officially close the book on Gunyon, as Jagger Mitchell was the last batter he faced. The 2-0 up high, and it's 3-0. Pitch outside for outside corner, for strike one. So 7 runs on Dominic Gunyon. We'll give you the earned count in a second after the 3-1 is fouled off by Schneider, and it's a full count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them earned. So we'll give you the full book in a second after the full count delivering from Johnson. Runner on second is Allred. Pitch is inside. And they will say that he went around for the strikeout. So Schneider strikes out, and that ends the inning. Evanston puts 3 more runs up in the frame, and they lead it 7-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Crafting is really fun. Sometimes a tutorial helps get the project finished just right. The littlestwoodshop.com offers tutorials on Facebook to teach you new techniques and fun ideas for crafting. Follow us on Facebook so you're notified each time we post a new tutorial. Plus, get all your supplies for each project at thelittlestwoodshop.com. We sell individual project supplies, kits for group projects, and we sell bulk wholesale crafting supplies. Visit thelittlestwoodshop.com today.
A pass to the Evanston Rec Center gives you access to 3 amazing weight rooms. As a serious weightlifter, you can accomplish all your goals of bulking and maximizing with our complete lines of Precor, Hoist, and Troy free weight equipment. If your weightlifting is more focused on firming, toning, core, and muscle strength, then you'll enjoy the Cybex equipment weight room. Don't wait another minute to reach your weight training goals. Live your fit life with a pass to the Evanston Rec Center. Stop in today, 275 Saddle Ridge Road.
The Outlaws show some defense in the bottom of the 5th, and then in the top of the 6th put 3 more runs up there, and it's now 7-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The Evanston Outlaws leading Rock Springs here in the late innings. Dylan Johnson, the new pitcher, will now face Gus Allred as he's looking to finish this one out with a 4-run cushion. 6 outs away from Evanston, going to 3-4 on the season and beating all West teams the first times they have seen them this season. As we mentioned earlier, it's not the games that matter. We're not in the conference doubleheaders, but to have victories against all of the Western teams this early in the season definitely bodes well. First pitch, outside corner for strike 1 from Gus Allred. Dylan Johnson, 0 for 2. He's popped out to third and to first as Johnson takes this one foul across the first base line and out of play for strike 2. Quick 0-2 count. Gus Allred. He's allowed 2 hits, no runs. Struck out 1 and he's walked 1. The 0-2 high for ball 1, and now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dylan Johnson. Right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Allred agrees with the sign that Gross gives him, kicks and deals. Chopper right at second baseman. Smith fields it cleanly to Moyles for out number 1. Here we go in the bottom of the 6th. So it'll be a new hitter, Thomas Murphy, number 99. We'll bat for Mason Taylor. Pitch is outside zone for strike 1. Pitch from Allred. The 0-1 drops low for ball 1. Nobody on, 1 out. After getting Dylan Johnson to ground out to second. The 1-1 catches the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Or 2, excuse me. Jaden Shelley on deck for Rock Springs as Allred tried to fire it in there, but it goes low for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Thomas Murphy, the new batter in the number 8 spot for Rock Springs. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and down goes Murphy. And that's strikeout number 2 on, 3 on the night for Allred. Here's Jaden Shelley, who walked his first time up and then scored and then has struck out every since then. So he's 0 for 1. The left fielder, number 9 for Rock Springs. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Allred, first pitch. Cutter started outside and worked its way back in, too far in, and it's ball 1. Allred kicks and deals. Curveball tried to find the zone, but it drops too hard too quickly, and it's ball 2. The 2-0 outside and low, and it's 3 straight balls from Gus Allred. He catches it, walks back, fixes his cap. Now he's back on the rubber. Nobody on. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch. In the zone for strike 1. Allred has struck out Shelley once tonight. Next pitch. In the zone for strike 2. Shelley thought he was walking through his bat, but it catches the zone just barely. And it's a full count, and Allred is back in this thing. Allred with the full count delivery. In the zone for strike 3, and Gus Allred takes off his hat, jumps up and down, meets Clayton Moyles over by the first base dugout. They hop and bump together, and that is strikeout number 2, back-to-back in the inning, and it ends the 6th inning. Evanston leads at 7-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We're headed for the 7th after this on a First Bank presentation of Evanston Baseball on My Local Radio and KNYN.
The importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we offer youth accounts to help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly. Our youth accounts are special, just like the kids in our community. Check out our See You Grow, See You Learn, and See You Prosper accounts for kids 0 to 18. These accounts are great to start managing finances. Open a youth account today for $1. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists.
The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Well, due to time limit, the Evanston Outlaws have won this one 7-3. They can't start another inning past 9:33 as the game started at 7:33, so they're doing a 2-hour time limit. Final score in 6 innings, the Evanston Outlaws win it 7-3. They are now 3-0 against Wyoming AA West teams after the 20-6 win against Casper, the 5-2 win against Jackson, and now a 7-3 win against the Rock Springs Sand Puppies. Archie Hay post 42. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap after this on a first make presentation of Evanston Outlaw Baseball. Again, your final score 7-3. On KNYN 99.1 and mylocalradio.com.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
It's time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Remember, Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. We're fast and fresh meat, where they spend 6 hours daily slicing all natural meats and fresh produce for your 30-second sandwich. Again, that's Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. Well, at the sorry, they just sprayed a bunch of Clorox and I just hailed it. The Evanston Outlaws wanted to take care of business tonight and go 3-0 against the Wyoming AA West teams, and that is exactly what they did. A 5-2 victory, over the Jackson Giants, and now a 7-3 victory over Rock Springs. They are now 3-0 when you add that to their 20-6 victory over Casper. Evanston Outlaws scored first, and they scored often, getting 2 runs in the first frame, thanks to... If I can find the sheet, I apologize. Thanks to Ryan Fisher, who hit an RBI double. It would be one of 2 times that he would get on base and score. It's 2-0 at the end of the first. Then Evanston puts up 2 more runs, 4-0. Then they allow 3 in the bottom of the third, but Evanston would not let anything else happen the rest of the time. Final score, 7-3, with Clayton Moyles getting the win. Dominic Gunyon will have to take the loss. So Moyles, the sophomore, in his first start, gets the win. Congratulations to him. That is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, brought to you by 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat, where they spend 6 hours daily slicing all natural meats and fresh produce for your 30-second sandwich. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our final post-game stats as well as our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game on this first make presentation of Outlaws Baseball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cache Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Your final score in 6 innings, 7-3. The Evanston Outlaws beat Post 42, Archie Hay, Rock Springs Sand Puppies, as the Outlaws go 2-0 tonight after the 5-2 victory over Jackson. Let's bring you some post-game stats. First, for the homestanding Rock Springs Archie Hay Sand Puppies, I've got Parker Ross going 1 for 2 with a run scored. Bobby Sains going 1 for 2 with a run scored. Gunnar Hamlin going 1 for 2. DeAndre Ricks going 0 for 2. Ryan Powers going 2 for 2 with no RBI there. Dominic Gunyon goes 0 for 1. Dylan Johnson, 0 for 3. Mason Taylor did not get an at-bat, it appears. Oh, no, I've got him going 0 for 1. And then Thomas Murphy going 0 for 1 with a walk. And Jaden Shelley going 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. So that is your batting stats for Rock Springs. For Evanston, I've got Reed Gross going 1 for 3 with an RBI. Connor Peterson going 0 for 3. Jagger Mitchell 0 for 2 with a run scored. Ryan Fisher 1 for 2 with a run scored. Casey Perriman. I'm sorry, I'm reading off the wrong score sheet. I thought I was. Sorry about that. For Reed Gross, I have him going 1 for 2 with a run scored. Bobby, 1 for 3 with a run scored, excuse me. Connor Peterson going 0 for 3. Jagger Mitchell 0 for 2 with a run scored. Ryan Fisher, this is more like it, 1 for 2 with a run scored. Casey Perriman going... Nope, I'm reading off the wrong one again. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Reed Gross, 1 for 2 with a run scored. Clayton Moyles, 0 for 2 with a run scored. Jagger Mitchell, 1 for 2 with a run scored. Here we go. Ryan Fisher, 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Casey Perriman, 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs. Gus Allred going 1 for 2. Jordan Schneider going 1 for 4 with an RBI. Kendall Cummings going 1 for 2. Brendan Thompson going 0 for 1. And Kaysen Smith going 0 for 2. Your winning pitcher is Clayton Moyles. He went 2 innings, no runs, no hits, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. It's now time for your Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, and we're going to give it to Ryan Fisher. Not only did he have a great play at the plate, he went a massive 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and an RBI to kind of get things rolling. He also had the defensive play of the night, a fly ball with bases loaded with runners on first and second into center field. Fisher gets it, fires it to Reed Gross, and cuts down Bobby Sains as he comes to the plate to hold the Rock Springs team runless. That is your Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. And that's going to do it for our broadcast. On behalf of our producer, we had at first the great Alyssa McDaniel. And closing shop, we've got the incomparable, the irreplaceable, Mr. Val Cook. I'm Elan Off saying thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time the ball flies. Have a great night and take care.
You've been tuned into Evanston Outlaw Baseball on the Big Dog 99.1 KNYN with live video online at mylocalradio.com. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by these supporting businesses and individuals: Auto Farm Chevrolet, First Bank of Evanston, Dr. McKay Franken, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Arrowhead Dental, Plains Tire, the Come On In of Casper, the Littlest Wood Shop, Evanston Recreation Center, the Legal Tender Restaurant in Best Western Dunmore Inn, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Uinta County School District Number 1, Ellingford Brothers, Bear River Dental of Evanston and Black's Fork Dental of Mountain View, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Mountain West Business Solutions, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Cash Honda Yamaha, and by Dr. Todd Hoover Chiropractic. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media. Our executive producer is Val Cook. We want to thank Office Manager Kayleen Anderson, our Sales Manager Julie Burley, along with Evanston's ELAN OLLIFF, and Bridger Valley's Jake Hibbard, Rich County's Ryan Steinekert, and production assistant Alyssa McDaniel. But the biggest thanks of all is to our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit mylocalradio.com for archived games and like My Local Radio on Facebook to stay up to date with game broadcasts. Thank you for joining us on this presentation of Evanston Outlaws Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.